everyone, this is Meenakshi Karwa and you're watching Tipbit Tales. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon ting 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 so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. So this video is about Paper 2 CA Final SFM, the planning and preparation to score exemption in SFM subject. See, SFM being a practical subject, you can always aim exemption in SFM. In fact, aiming exemption in FR and SFM will help you clear your Group 1 very smoothly. First of all, we'll divide the syllabus into 3 parts. First is simple logic chapters plus chapters which are asked very frequently in the exams, almost in all attempts. Second one is a bit complicated chapters, big chapters which needs technical logics, and then they are also asked in the exams every time, almost all attempts. And the third one is complicated chapters, big chapters plus not so oftenly asked in the exams. So now the strategy is you have to master the first type of syllabus. You have to be very concrete with the concepts of those chapters. In the first type of syllabus, we have chapters like dividend, valuation of securities and bonds, leasing, capital budgeting, financial services and portfolio, mutual funds, etc. So these are simple topics. They have simple logic, concepts and formulas to be studied properly, and then you can use those formulas and concepts in the questions. For these chapters, make sure you have practiced all the sums from SM as well as PM as well as from past papers, so that even if a repetitive question appears, you are not losing marks anywhere in these simple chapters. Make your concepts very clear about these chapters so that even the theory will be easier to memorize. And for theory, you can do the PM questions, that is much sufficient for theory. Past papers also you have to do the theory questions. And you don't have to do theory from SM, only PM is enough. Theory we are doing for a safer side. By chance they twist one or many questions in the exams, at least theory can save your 16 marks. Next we come to the second type of syllabus. These are chapters like Forex and mergers and acquisitions. These are big chapters, these are complicated, they require a lot of practice and a lot of concentration. While for a chapter like Forex, you need a lot of concentration during the currency solving part, and mergers and acquisition is also a big chapter, and usually they twist questions in exams, especially in this chapter. This second type of syllabus also you have to do sums from PM as well as from SM, and try to master as much as possible because these chapters have weightage as well. But for a few portion of students, it becomes a tedious task to understand Forex concepts and solve the twisted questions of Forex or mergers which comes in exam. So hence we have kept it in the second type of syllabus, where even if you cannot master the whole concept or the whole chapter very properly, at least make sure you have done the PM and SM sums so that you have a basic idea of the chapter, and even if a simple question or direct PM question appears in the exam, you are not losing marks in this chapter. Last type of the chapter is derivative. Derivatives is a chapter which is not very frequently asked in the exams, or even if it is asked, the weightage is like 4 to 5 marks only. So this chapter is again a complicated chapter. It requires logic, concentration, everything, and we tend to forget if we do not study or revise it very regularly, and again it has a less weightage in exam. So I prefer making it as an optional chapter. If you see, the first and second type of syllabus already covers your 80 to 90 marks of your paper. So if you have a grip on the first and second part of the syllabus, if you do the practice manual as well as study material questions, and you are clear with the concepts, you can easily go for exemption in SFM even after leaving derivatives in option. And you can do the basic of derivatives so that even if a easier question pops out, you can always go and attempt that question. And if there is a logical question, a technical or complicated question, twisted question, and it requires a lot of time in exam, if it is getting time consuming and you are running out of time, you can always leave derivative in option. Now coming on to the materials to study. For self-study people who have already done their coachings and etc., you have to do practice manual and study material for SFM. For every practical subject in CA Final, remember ICAI material is the best material for reference. Along with the practice manual and study material, you are going to do past 2 attempt papers as well as past 2 RTPs. Along with that, mock test paper in writing. You have to take question paper in your laptop or online from the website and start solving in your book, and then you can check the answers from the suggested answers given in the mock test papers. So writing practice is equally important to handle the pressure, the exam pressure and the twisted questions and see where you get stuck. You always need a pre-writing practice before writing the final exam. So mock test writing practice is very mandatory and very important. For the students who are doing SFM for the first time and they need guidance about which classes or coachings to take, you can go for Mayank Kothari sir or Sanjay Saraf sir. Both are equally good and recommended for SFM. You can take their coaching and then they have their own practical questions book for SFM. You can either go with the faculty book which they are offering, or you can go with the ICAI material, but I will always prefer and suggest ICAI material first. For SFM, for every practical subject, ICAI material has to be the first. So this was all about SFM. If you have any queries or any feedback for this video, please do let me know in the comment box. The next video I'll be coming up with is about both group strategy for new course students CA Final, and I'll be releasing that video very soon, like in a time of 1 week. So for all such videos and updates, stay tuned to this channel. Share this video with all your friends as much as possible, and I'll see you soon in another video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.